If you don't have time to write it yourself, we have options. You can write it yourself. That is going to take a little more time, because then after you're done writing it, you want to have it proofread, you want to have it laid out properly, etc., and that can be time consuming. And that might be a longer term project than a 7-day project. Have other people write it for you. So a compilation book, which is something that we do a lot of. The first compilation book, or the most successful compilation book that I can think of is Chicken Soup for the Soul. So everybody read that? Or at least read some piece of Chicken Soup for the Soul? Is there anybody here who doesn't know Chicken Soup for the Soul? Okay. It is probably, I believe, one of the most widely sold books in the world. Okay, and the author, one of the authors is Jack Canfield, and that's Jack Canfield with me. And the last book that I did in print was my 101 Great Ways to Enhance Your Career, which is a compilation book. And some people in this room are actually in that book, right, Catherine? And Laura. Laura was one of my featured authors. So you can do a compilation as an ebook. Okay. You can republish a public domain book. So Gutenberg.org, US government, one way that you can find public domain books that are from the US government, and it's a little tricky, so I'm just going to follow here, but if you go to google.com and you do /advanced_search, and then you type in your keyword, such as interview, okay? Then you go to where it says site or domain section, and you type in .gov for government, and then you put the document type underneath there, and you put PDF. You're going to get a whole slew of public domain documents that you can use. And again, you can take them, create a cover, put your name on them, and call them your own. Okay? And another way that you can quickly do a book, less effort than writing it yourself, more effort than taking a public domain book and repurposing it, you can do interviews. So if you were trying to do, let's say, some type of compilation book, yet you were getting resistance, I really don't have time to write for you. I really just don't have the time. Well, do you have time for a 15-minute interview? Could I interview you? And if they say yes, then what you can do is you can do an interview, you can record that interview, and then you can have a company transcribe it, such as you can get somebody from elance.com, escriptionist.com, idictate.com. All of these are resources for transcribing. So let's say you interview 10 people, each one gives you 15 minutes. Now you've got 10 top expert interviews on whatever topic that is, and you have an ebook.